Today we're at Gary Danko. Located in the historic Fisherman's Wharf neighborhood, Gary Danko focuses on classic French techniques married with local fresh ingredients, delivered in a nostalgic old-world restaurant setting. Gary Danko offers a fluid course menu, where you have the option to choose anywhere between 3, 4, or 5 courses from its seasonal selections. And I mean anything. If you wanted to, you can go to Gary Danko and have a 5-course meal of just dessert. There is a wine pairing option as well, where each course is carefully paired with a wine chosen by Gary Danko's team of expert sommeliers. To prepare the palate, the kitchen brought out this soup of asparagus and fennel that was earthy and light. The first of the appetizers was this satisfying arrangement of beef tartare accompanied with lavash crackers and egg mousse. The tartare was rich in flavor, balanced by the crackers and mousse that cut through the fattiness of the beef. Next was this hearty lobster risotto dressed with rock shrimp, shimeji mushrooms, and spring vegetables. A simple dish that brought together the creaminess of the risotto, the umami of mushrooms, and the tenderness of lobster in a medley of heartiness. Next came this roast lobster accompanied by potato puree, corn, and chanterelle mushrooms, a classic preparation of lobster that was cooked not a second too short or too long, and hand-shucked by an expert chef to make sure not a single sliver of lobster meat was left behind. The kitchen then brought out perhaps our favorite dish of the night, which were these seared scallops accompanied by Japanese sweet potato. The scallops were cooked well, but the real star of this show was the sweet potato, which was gracefully creamy, yet at the same time had a beautiful caramelization that added texture and richness. The first of the meat courses was the stuffed quail dressed with spigorello and caramelized beets, sitting atop a romesco glazed orzo. The quail had a natural sweetness that was complemented well by the brightness of the beets and the savory mouthfeel of the orzo. The second of the meat courses was this lemon pepper duck accompanied by a duck hash cake, poached cherries, and a slice of caramelized quince. The duck itself was wonderfully tender, and the accompanying ingredients added multiple layers of texture, flavor, and acidity to create one of the most complex expressions of duck I've had the pleasure of eating. The third of the meat courses was this filet of beef accompanied by potato gratin, the culmination of a classic French meat course. The beef was seared well and was a perfect end-to-end medium rare. In between the main courses and dessert, the waiter wheels out this cart with a wide selection of artisanal sheep, goat, and cow milk cheeses originating from local producers as well as foreign countries such as Spain or Italy. For dessert, we started with this trio of crème brûlée with assorted cookies. Each of the crème brûlées had its own distinct rich creaminess and character. Next, the kitchen brought out this Hazelnut Mille-Feuille, which was a decadent construction of hazelnut cream, crisp puff pastry layers, and vanilla ice cream. For final refreshments, the kitchen brought out this assortment of Mignardise, small French pastries that are meant to be final bites served at the end of a meal. As parting gifts, the restaurant sent us off with these pineapple cream cheesecakes, meant to be enjoyed with coffee the morning after. Altogether, we had 10 courses between 2 people, which was an immense amount of food. For the sake of the viewers at home, we soldiered through this onslaught of cuisine, but we easily could have had only 5 or 6 courses and left satisfied. As a general tip, if you're planning on making a visit, 1 dessert is probably enough to feed 2 or 3 people. And that was Gary Danko, a rare time capsule of old world fine dining in a modern setting. If you're ever in the area, go check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.